Good afternoon, everyone. I am working on my list here. So, I've started laundry. I'm on my second load in the washer. I have not worked on the dishes yet. I have quite a few to do. Um, I've already got my thighs baked, skinned, and I'm getting ready to show you how I take them apart to do for dog food, cat food, so on and so forth. I'm getting ready to show you that. I still need to get my plants and my dirt all situated. I have garden plants I need to work with. I've got tomatoes, peppers. I have some more sage I need to get planted. And I have Brussels sprouts. I know, cold, but we'll take care of that. So my garden plants I need to get out and into bigger pots. I have aloe plants I need to transplant. I have my ornamental pepper plant I need to work with. I need to fill buckets, milk crates, and move the shelf here in the kitchen. I'm going to move it to a different location. Okay, so I need to get my eggs boiled and my potatoes boiled for my menu for tomorrow, for the, I don't know, neighborhood gathering. I don't know. I'm going to be making deviled eggs, tater salad, baked beans, chicken legs, barbecued and hot. And I'm also going to cut up watermelon slices for dessert. And down at the bottom, I have litter box, ghost stall. Those are kind of like, hey, you need to get them done. So let me show you what I'm doing first with my chicken thighs. Okay, so here are my chicken thighs. I bake them at 350 for about an hour 15 minutes. I turn them off when I know they're done, but I just let them stay in the oven. I do season the top, and myself and my Great Danes eat the skins off the thighs. That's our treat for cooking chicken. So what I do is I pull it out. When it cools down a little bit, I pour the grease into a jar. Now, this is how I keep Solomon eating. He has a really hard time with wanting to eat, so I use this as an appetizer on his food. Now, what do I do? With thighs, as you can see, that's all I have left on the bone when I get done deboning it. And then I will take all of that, scrape that into a pot, and cook it down and get some more broth. And then we'll fill this jar. So that way for the week, we've got some appetizing chicken stock, fat, bone broth to put on Solomon's dog food. So let me show you how I debone my thighs. Let's see here. Let's see, is that going to be, that's pretty good right there, I think. And it's going to be tippy, but that's okay. So what I do, these are finally getting cool enough. They're still dripping with some fat, but I turn it upside down. And what I call, this is the up where the skin was. I turn it upside down. I just take my fork and I start pushing away from the bone. Pushing away from the bone. I have a dog right here. Okay. I'm not too worried that Solomon gets this little gristly part. I mean, that's not a real issue. I do not let him get chicken bones. I will give him beef bones, pork bones, things like that. Um, and like this little gristle top, not too worried about it. I will bust it with my hand though. So here's my bone. That is how easy it is. I go through and I do all of that. Then I take this, I put it into a freezer bag, and that way I can pull out of it all week long for the cat and the dog. And then, like I said, I'll scrape these bones and all of this stuff into a little pot and make some bone broth. All right. Okay, so all of the thigh meat has been taken out. So I scrape all of this fat and ooeyes and gooeys out of here into my little pot, my little kettle. Okay, now I'm going to let the Great Danes lick this clean because this is just something that makes them happy, and I have to watch their weight, but they really need that extra fat because they get all dry and scaly. Just saying. Okay, so they're under my feet, but I'm going to do this. I need to move my little setup here just quickly. Let's see here. Okay, let me get some water in our little kettle. Okay, so we've got this on low. This is our bones and the scrapings out of our casserole dish. And we will cook this down, strain it out, put the liquid into this jar over here, put that in the fridge, and then give the bones to the chickens. We're going to take all of this thigh meat and we're going to put it in this freezer bag. So there's enough meat in this freezer bag. I just squished it and took all the air out of it to feed my cat and my Great Pyrenees the first half of next week. Plus, of course, putting that in his food will make it all the better. So that's what's going on today here. I just wanted to show you how I make dog food for my cat and my dog, cooking down chicken every week and saving back the fat and the broth to put into his food, cooking off the bones to make some broth to add to that, and give the bones outside if there's any meat left to the chickens. Y'all have a great day. Hugs from a distance. We got a lot to go.